Health Services Authority. Honorable Justice P. Sri Sudha, my colleague on the bench, Principal District Judge Sunitha Kunthala, C. Narayana Reddy, District Director of Nizamabad, S.P. Kamareddy, Mr. Govardhan Reddy, Member Secretary, Registrar General of the High Court, Sujana, Madam Sujana, Mr. M. Rajendra Reddy, Member Bar Council of Telangana, President of the Bar Association, Senior Advocates, distinguished Rotarians who are present here in significant numbers, officials and staff of District Judiciary, DLSA, Collectorate, my friends from the media. Sometimes we also, we don't want their presence, but then we also need their presence. Without them, no function is complete. Ladies and gentlemen, at the outset, I must confess that I would have loved to speak in your language, but for obvious reasons that may not be possible because of the handicap that I face. Telugu is a very, not only a sweet language, but it's a very powerful medium of expression. For me, it will take some more time to understand the nuances of the language to be in a position to speak. Right now, this all kancham. Friends, at the outset, I must say, our sister P. Sri Sudha, she is a very, very persuasive judge. We know persuasive skills of lawyers, but I am testimony to the persuasive skills of Madam Sri Sudha. Yesterday, I was in Khama attending a day-long program, and then in the Judicial Academy I was there. But she was so persuasive that I could not say no to her and to come to Nizamabad. And in hindsight, I think it is a very wise decision to come here. As my brother has said, it is really Nizamabad is really a vibrant city. And it's very nice of me that I have done this. It's very nice that I could come here and be part of you. With the members of the bar also, the district judiciary. No, it's for not for a longish period. I must congratulate the District Legal Services Authority and the Telangana State Legal Services Authority for organizing this camp in collaboration with the Rotary Club. We all know Rotary Club, an international club, is engaged in humanitarian activities. Wherever there is a humanitarian crisis, Rotarians are always at the forefront. So I thank the members of the Rotary Club for coming forward and aligning with the legal services movement in extending whatever help that is possible. But friends, let us remind ourselves what we are doing. And I say it again and again. It is not something we are doing from our pockets, something we are doing as a charity. No, it is a right of the persons who are in need of this artificial limbs, or for that matter, any other disability. It is their right. We believe in a right-based society, not based on charity. We believe, our Constitution believes in an inclusive society, where we include all segments of the society, all groups, all communities in the administration of the country, in the development of the country. We don't want any group to be marginalized, to be left out of the development process. So, we have come a long way. Initially, the emphasis was on providing legal aid. Legal aid again is not a new concept, it's a very old concept. In modern times, it started with the Bombay Free Legal Aid Society in 1926. Then the Constitution has come. Initially, the idea was to provide legal aid to the accused in criminal trials who could not defend himself. Basically, that was the idea. But surprisingly, in the initial stage of the Constitution, 1951, there is a case, Tara Singh versus State of Punjab, in the section 341 of the Criminal Procedure Code, the earlier one. The accused sought for a lawyer to defend him. Then the response of the court was, Supreme Court was that this is a privilege which is given to an accused. The accused must ask for it, and then the court will consider whether the accused should be given the privilege of legal assistance or on an application by his family members. That was in 1951. 27 years it took 27 years to change this for transformation of this law. In Madhav Bhoskar versus State of Maharashtra, that's a case in 1978. Supreme Court said legal aid is a fundamental right under Article 21. Any accused who is denied legal aid, that ban will be issued. Since then we have come a long way. You don't have to apply for legal aid. Legal aid is a right which is traceable to Article 20. All this while we were talking about legal aid to accused, legal aid to indigent litigants, so on and so forth. Slowly, the emphasis has shifted from providing legal aid to legal services. So therefore, Parliament enacted the Legal Services Authorities Act 1987 to have a structure in place, to have a legal framework in place to extend legal services. There were many skeptics, there were many critics saying that allowing judicial officers to go out of the courtrooms onto the field, associate themselves with executive officials or the general public or sometimes even politicians may have a very negative or an adverse impact on the judicial officers, the functioning of the courts, because judicial officers are primarily trained to deal with cases in courts. They are not trained to deal with people in distress out in the open, out in the field. But as experience has shown, as the data has shown, our judicial officers have risen to the occasion. They have rendered yeoman service through this act, not only providing legal aid to the needy, but also extending legal services in different manners and in different contexts to those who are in need of assistance. Of course, there are areas of improvement which certainly will be there when this movement takes place. Now it's a movement which is firmly established in the, not only people are aware within the judiciary, but it is people generally are aware of the legal aid movement, but still we have lot many things to do. I can share a little bit of information. Well, you also need to give more. I received a letter from one of the inmates of female inmate of the central jail at Hyderabad. Her appeal was admitted and she was granted bail. That's a different aspect. And she was released. But she had a short stint in the jail. And she wrote a letter to me saying that the condition of the women prison inmate is horrible. It is, the inmates are suffering. There's absolute lack of basic amenities. Allegations are being made that against even the Legal Aid Council also. But I am not going to that. We requested one of our distinguished judges of the High Court, lady judge of the High Court, along with a lady judicial officer. Yesterday they visited the jail, and at night they called me and they said that after coming back from the jail, it took them more than 2-3 hours to regain normalcy, the extent of what they have seen. It is another matter, we take action, do whatever is necessary. But these are areas of concern also, where we need to do more. Certainly, this distribution of artificial limbs, certainly it's a very, very At the same time, we will also have to deal with where we also need to put a little bit of more attention. I'm saying this because I was associated with this Telangana State Legal Service Authority for well about 8 months. And we have done exceedingly well in disposal of cases in low levels. And I'm very happy that the mantle has gone on to my esteemed brother, Justice Naveen Rao, who is now the head of the legal services movement in Telangana. But these are also areas of concern. I'm just saying because let us not be carried away by our euphoria that we are doing so well in low levels, we are organizing this. It's all right, but there is also a dark underbelly of our society where we need to look into and where we need to pay a little bit of attention also. But this is, and I am very happy today to be part of this occasion. It's really, as the Bar Association President has said, it's a momentous occasion. 260 providing artificial limbs to 263 beneficiaries at one go is not a matter of joke. It takes years and months of preparation. And for this, I congratulate all those who are involved in this project. Let it not be a one-off project. Let it be a beginning, and so that it continues. And not only should it continue, and let it not remain confined to Nizamabad. Let us take it forward to all the districts of Telangana. And I hope and pray that our association with the Rotary Club will continue and will flourish in days to come, and they will extend all possible help so that we can provide some succor to those who are in need of assistance. Friends, I don't want to say much on this occasion. We were witness to a wonderful presentation by our little daughters who have presented a beautiful dance number. They are children of God. Maybe they are challenged, visually challenged, but it was an wonderful performance, which I am lucky to have witnessed. Then we have the dance drama also. That's something very new to me. Dance drama. Of course, we also have in our place a lot of this drama form of thing. But this is something very different, and it's I must congratulate the DLSA for bringing this artist onto the pavilion, onto the stage here, so that they could present their talent and their skills before the audience. I congratulate once again the DLSA and the District Judiciary of Nizamabad for organizing this camp, legal services module camp and distribution of free artificial limbs. And I'm very happy to participate here. And I wish the camp the very best and all success. Thank you very much.